Hello, hello. There we are. We are now broadcasting. Hello, Internet. Welcome to another day of streaming some Minecraft. Today we're going to be doing some pretty chill stuff. We're just going to be working on finishing up the buildings that we started. We're going to be building out the Powah and Ori Tech buildings today, just like we've been working on for the last few days. Getting sidetracked. That's, part of the goal. We're just loading in here. Probably going to be a pretty short stream. I got a few things I want to get done today. It's Thanksgiving here in Canada on Monday, but my family tends to do it on Sunday night, so I have to go for dinner later. But yeah. We also have this reactor, so we're going to make sure that we install this today. We will need to set up a little bit of automation for it. It's going to go into the basement. But it'll produce all of the power we'll need for Powah. Ooh. See, that's what we're looking for. We'll grab a diamond axe. And we'll grab a stack of emeralds. And we'll grab that bad boy. Amazing. The only reason we're grabbing this is so that we can drop an anvil on it with a bunch of books. And we can rip all of those enchantments off of this and get looting 5 on a bunch of stuff and sharpness and unbreaking and mending, We will grab ourselves our sword. Put that away. There we go. This is pretty loud, just sitting here hanging out, making as much ice as we possibly can. This whole system will get moved to the basement of Powah there as well. That's where we're going to need most of our ice generation. We might be able to even make it a little bit more compact, but I'm not entirely sure. So we're going to head on over here. We're going to keep working on this guy. Just move him up so we can look at it better. So right now we're kind of working on this little standing section here, and then we're going to come in a block and keep going, come in a block, keep going. So this is going to be 4 blocks tall, roughly. Yeah. And then we're going to do like a 4 block tall section, and then like maybe an 8 block tall section. So let's get that concrete. See if we can make 1,000. We need sand and gravel. So in order to do that, let's teach this thing. What's the mod for these hammers? Ex Machinist. We're gonna teach it these things as well. And we're going to teach you how to make green dye with this stuff. And then we're going to teach you how to make this using green dye. And they can make everything else. Perfect. Make sure we're not missing any. Yeah, already. I apologize today if my mic audio is going to be a little bit quiet. I'm going to try to stay not super loud. My roommate is home today, and I don't want to be a disturber. I'm streaming pretty early in the morning. Let's grab ourselves a sink. And we're actually going to get 2 of those, because now that I think about it, the sink is probably way more effective than this thing. So let's get some mechanical pipes. Talk to the system. We'll grab some patterns. Now we have some very good pipes. Look. And we'll make some of those. We'll fill that up with that. Perfect. This is just going to make a bunch of steel. We'll grab a configurator. There we go. Because this is just going to produce infinite. We're going to grab a couple of export buses. Okay. We're going to get some elevators. So here on this floor is going to be probably a couple of these bad boys. I'm just not entirely sure. Let's get some cobble. We're gonna do the same thing we did with that. We're just gonna fill this building out with cobblestone, and then we can exchange her later. Right, so this is 3. So we're gonna come up a 4th block. And then we're going to come in a block. Hopefully this 4x4 room will be big enough. How many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 8. And then it's going to come in like another half block and go up another 8. Which we can do with framed panels. Yeah, so these can... Man, I want creative flight so bad. V. Matter. Yep. Quantum. Give me a chest, please. So now it's just ender pearls, Certus quartz, sand, and some nether stars. We can get the nether stars. That is not a problem. That will not be a problem at all. We want some framed. And we're just gonna go turn this into panel. Just like that. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now the top of that we can do some like nice blue textures, and then we do the quartz 4x4 at the top. I'm trying to think of what could be put up here that would make sense, other than maybe just some batteries. I think it's got to be like a 4x4. Something like that. I think that looks proportionally correct. We'll just need to craft all of the materials for it. And hope we have enough space. We should have enough space in this for 4 of these. 5 of them. To be fair, we can double them up. It's not a big deal. We're gonna put our elevator right here. And then we'll go down beside it. We'll get some bricks. We'll grab our building gadget. And we're gonna say horizontal wall, max range, grab this, please. And build to me mid-range. Perfect. So now we'll place this down. We'll grab our 2 export buses. We'll place it here, and we probably only need the one. We're gonna export. Well, actually, first off, let's just grab and see. It does. So we want uranite. We want redstone block. And coal G ore. And we want a crafting card. Crazy we don't have this automatically taught. But here it is. Let's grab one of those. So you're gonna get all 3 of these, buddy. We'll grab some cable. Hook it up to the system. And now this should be filling with uranite. We're gonna get some acceleration cards. There, we'll turn it in auto mode. We're gonna go grab this stuff. Alrighty. We'll set it up down here. We're gonna put it on this side. So we're gonna have ice, and that's gonna be made from a barrel that is being filled with water, and we're gonna put our water input back here. So we'll put a sink on top of this. And then we'll also grab water this way. Just like that. And then we'll put a hopper. It's not even a hopper, it's just an item pipe. On top of this thing. With this beside it. With a block of snow, a pumpkin, and an extractor. There we go. We're gonna make one of these real fast. Place it here because that's so annoying. And we'll grab one of these item pipes. There we go. So ice, uraninite, redstone, coal, water. This guy should be outputting a good amount of power. So we'll get a plug and we'll get a controller. Missing blaze powder and flux dust. Now there's no easy way to do this. No. But we could make a flux bee. Oh, so if you click slab, I'm confused. An obsidian bee with a redstone bee spawn egg will give you a flux bee. You only get a redstone bee by breeding redstone bees and extracting . Yeah. Okay. So, secondary option. We put back all the stuff that we don't need right now. We grab some redstone. Let's say an inventory full. And some obsidian. And we really quickly go over here, turn off the magnet, we'll throw all this out. Nice. Now we can make a controller. And then we can grab that plug. We're going to add this to our list of networks. Get a new network. It's going to be called Powah. We want it public. And then we'll go install this. bad boy. That's the wrong place. That's the right one. We'll change this from personal to Powah. Just like that. Okay. I'm gonna call this done. We're just gonna make 110 blocks of quartz. And then I'm gonna exchanger it. There we go. So that's the quartz tip. V. Kind of want like a light blue. Or red. We want red, right? Yeah, we want red. Let's see what redstone blocks look like. I think that's it. Okay, I'm just stupid. No big deal. There we go. Then the rest of that's just gonna be black. The same thing with all this. We'll come back through with like a secondary shade of black to style it out. And we want something a little darker. Like these. Oh, we don't have netherrack in the system. A lot of these aren't in the system, to be fair. Make sure none of this stuff is... Okay. Uraninite, what are you doing, bro? Why are you mad? One of these is mad. That one is mad. Okay, we really need sand. We very, very, very much need sand. So, it's going to be a cobblestone generator and 2 crushers. What's the easy way to go about this? We'll grab this horizontal max range. some stone slabs. We're going to teach you how to make smooth stone slabs. Definitely not the same one that you're smelting stone in. So now give me these, 1,000 of them, please. Unsure why it's not multitasking. Oh, I think it just needs more coprocessors. Yeah, there it goes. That's exactly it. It just needs a bunch of coprocessors. Do we have the quantum computer? Yeah. Let's see. You can't just like... Wow, well, honestly, you're pretty close. Okay, 5 recipes. There's no way in hell we can craft one though. Right? Quantum computer core. You need a bunch more matter balls, a lot more Certus. Cool. Cool. Let's get some cobble. Get the build to me. And we'll place some torches up here. Place some torches on here too. To be fair, we have the mega torch, so nothing can spawn. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We're just gonna fill in all these gaps. Just like that. There we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Nope. Oh, wrong spot. That's okay. Just like that. And I'm just going to run the copy and paste gadget through this bad boy. So we'll grab copy and paste. And we're going to say we're actually going to hammer this out. Oh, you're the wrong gadget. And no paste. What? Why are you copying? I'm unsure. Okay. Let's grab copy, grab that, paste. And I actually want to copy, grab that, paste. Okay, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to use the small tunnel. Let's go back to copy, and let's set this here. So we want framed slab, framed stairs. Okay. There we go. Pretty good expansion here. I'm just wondering if I should duplicate it one more time. Just for the love of the game, you know? What are we missing? 32 framed wall and some smooth stone slabs. There we go. Pretty sure it is doubled, yep. So what I should do then, grab some more moss. Okay. So, framed cubed, framed slabs. In fact, let's go get this positioned first. Okay, if we click it, it'll place everything we can. If we leave it anchored, we can just keep on going. So right now we need framed cubes, framed wall, framed slabs, framed stairs, we still need more slabs. We're good on stairs. We also need more stone slabs. And a little bit more moss. Envy torches. And now it's just a bunch of framed slabs. Make another 1,000 cubes, because this stuff goes fast apparently. Yeah, we'll try to paste the rest of it. There we go. Let's craft mega torches. With let's see, where's the middle of this guy? Just like that. And we'll stick another one right here as well. Perfect. There we go. So let's we've tripled the amount of like individual resource stuff we have now. Let's turn off our lighting stuff. Oop. Get on top of this tree. So we'll do like sand, gravel. We should do clay generation. So sand is just going to be a drawer. Probably facing this way. We're going to get 2 hammers, or should we get 4 hammers? I think just 2. I'll put them like that. And then we'll get a bucket of lava, bucket of water. Let's get some netherite generators. We'll grab another drawer. We need an intermediate for the cobblestone. We're going to grab a little bit of sand. And then we're also going to grab some glass. Let's make sure we're not missing any crazy recipe. We could actually additions double crusher, but I'm unsure if it'll upgrade count 1, 2, 3. So if we make 3 of these, you're missing sand. Okay, we're gonna make a little bit of temporary sand. What was I just trying to craft? Jeez, I get sidetracked so easily. 3 diamond upgrades is what I was trying to craft. There we go. And 3. We're probably going to get 3 more, actually. And we will slowly be teaching you how to make those dies. Now you're going to cost a lot of RF a tick, but should be fine. The real question is what network do I hook you up to? Probably Geors. Well, let's go have a look and see how this is. Okay, yeah, we have enough. We have enough power. So these are full. 3 more diamond upgrades. These are full. We want to see if we can chip this sand. We can. Okay. Black for the base. V sand. We'll do that. Now we'll grab some, let's say, white. And then let's call it overgrown. Just a bunch of random sand colors for no reason other than because we can. Sandy. Okay. We got those. Now we get some item pipe. There we go. And now we've got sand. And now we have 8 million sand. What a treat. V. Let's make some more hammers. We're going to make one more. And we're going to make a gen. And we're gonna get a bucket of lava. A bucket of water. And this guy over here is going to do the exact same thing, basically. Except, instead of these guys... Gen. Let's get some drawers, 2 of them. We're gonna get some upgrades. Let's just put some cobblestone in here, and we'll just fill it with cobblestone. There you go. Give me 6 of these. You're missing sand, hey? Give me a bus and give me some cable. And then center the walkway. Get another 100 cable. Oh, the audacity. The audacity to run out of sand where we're trying to automate sand, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus. So connect there and connect there. Now we've got sand. Nice. Give me 100 of these. Oh wow, we can actually craft those. That was not what I was expecting. But of course it's not going to actually give me one. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Let's see what we can chisel this gravel into. Yeah, we want orange for the corners. Ooh. Then let's do sandy for these. Let's do dirty for the roof. And then we'll do something flat. There we go. These are absolutely ugly, but who cares? Okay, we'll craft these. Just waiting on glass. There we go. Can these guys not direct extract? Missing inventory on output side. Let's grab a couple of these bad boys. Out of energy. Guess I don't really need the shrinking. 1/10 of a block, please. Yours. All checks. Machine is working. We'll upgrade it and then we'll make sure that we lock them. There we go. That's sand and gravel dealt with. Okay. Oh, we actually want that cable. In the configurator. Okay, now let's go start connecting all these bad boys up. We want dark oak for sure. Okay, now the real question is, how do I want to deal with netherrack? Do we just hook it onto this bad boy? Or do we reverse the flow and hook it all onto this bad boy? I think it's only going to be netherrack. Oh, these can't extract fast enough. There we go. Now we have netherrack. And now we have deep slate and basalt. Let's connect those bad boys up real fast. Okay. So now the only thing missing is this guy. I actually want to allow pick block because it's a very, very helpful feature. I don't really care about the rest of these. However, we do want access to the smooth stone because it's pretty useful as a product. So let's connect that. There we go. I don't really care about all the independent wood types. We can get to them if we need. So that leaves all this stuff connected, all this stuff connected, except for the uraninite. There we go. Uraninite is connected. The uran. Nice. Just to confirm too, like, yeah, we have emeralds, we have lapis. Nice. I'm sick and tired of hitting this when I hit C. There we go. Now when I misclick, it's not spamming to the world. Okay. Let's get back on track. We want some torches. And now we want concrete. You what now? There we go. Concrete, 1,000. Thank you. And then if we wanted to teach you how to actually give us concrete, we would put a where are you outputting? Let me just see. This doesn't go in here, right? No. But it does go in here. The sink. We're going to place that there. Now if we look for water, we've got as much as we want. And then we'll put a mechanical pipe with a pull that way. Just like that. There we go. We'll grab some concrete and our exchanger. So there you go, nice black tower. The red, let's find any sort of red block that is just a little lighter. Give me the powder. Let's go. Go into hover mode. Okay, so that's all that. Let's see. We get the black on the top, and then we want just like another shade of red underneath. There we go. Hey, it looks pretty good. It's gonna be super dark, yeah, on the inside. And then we're gonna do like a floor, basically. Get some elevators. It's very hard to see in here. So we just need, yeah, it's about 3 blocks deep. 3, but 2 blocks wide. So let's get a pattern. Let's get a hopper. Let's get a comparator. We'll look up, get a couple of just redstone components. We'll get an energize zing orb. Get one of those bad boys. Okay. Pattern provider has to receive a signal. Gonna need another hopper because the second basically import some cable. We put energy orb on top of this. And then we need, let's get ourselves some of this niotic cable. Make 20 of it. For right now, we just need the one. And we will go grab this niotic rod. This don't fit right. It needs an extra block. So that means power and signal are going to come up here in two different lines, all the way to the top. I think we can fit a few layers, especially if we compact this a little bit. We can probably actually push this to the corner. And see if like we can make a duplicate on this side. I'll just grab one of these. Going into there. What if we rotate this another 90 degrees? Oh. Because I kind of want both of these guys to feed into the same hold on a second. I might have just come up with a pretty compact design here. Right, so these will all get pulsed. We make another orb. Oh, but if I remember correctly, these just will not work when they're close. Let's just see. Power could come up here, but then it's a little in the way of the way I do prefer it. Kind of coming up here in the center. And I guess one of these signals can go over the side. We'll have to check. Weird. So if we got, let's say, hardened and blazing. Let's connect these. We're bringing this down into the basement. Now we're online. So at Powah. So if I say make me 10 of those and 10 of these. Oh. We have to say until redstone pulse is received. Now we have to cancel. Okay, so let's say we want 10. Mm-hmm. Okay, import bus. I'm wondering if... Can you be hit from beside? V. Hardened. Energized. So it absolutely can be condensed a little flatter. I would like this a little more compact. What if we put you here? What if we brought this up somewhere else? Like, let's say right here. Yeah, I don't want you on that. I want you... like that. Grab a couple hoppers. Grab a couple of import buses. Comparador. Until you lock until you receive. Put blazing. I think it's because it's too close. Because if we go down here now and we go energized. I hate that this does this sometimes. Yeah, they can't be like within 5 blocks of each other, which is unfortunate. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we're just gonna put it all on the bottom floor with the best power and batteries we can. We'll use this stuff for something, and if not, then it's just a nice looking building. Yeah, we're gonna move this then. let's get we're gonna get these bad boys. I didn't the Paxel. We don't have Blackstone? What do you mean? I thought we had... Oh, it's deep slate and basalt. Okay. Walk until redstone pulse is received. And then we're going to That's fine. That's fine. We'll just leave it like that for now. Let's grab the point. And that's set to Powah. Alrighty, so that should be good. That's the Powah building. Let's go. Check that off of the list. There we go. Powah building. Done. Sand and gravel is done. Glass. Now the real question is, do we just request that we always have 1,000 glass in stock? Or do we make this thing just fabricate glass? I mean, it is quite the opportunity. It is quite the opportunity. That being said, we've already got so much. How do we build a requester? We don't have a good source of amethyst shards. We'll have to get a budding amethyst and then set it up in a similar fashion. So the requester is going to come up here. Opposite. Now we'll put it over here. And it's got all kinds of items. So one thing we want is a piece of glass. We're going to say, hey, you, glass, we want you to keep 1,000 in stock. In batch sizes of 64. And now if we look at what's happening, we're just making glass. Okay. We're gonna really quickly run this bad boy. Make sure just everything's in the drawer system real fast. There we go. Let's put all this stuff back. And we'll grab some torches. Put those back. So we made mechanical pipes. Yeah. Cool. Oh, translocators. Okay. Translocators are really good when you're trying to move lots of items quickly. Oh, and they're pretty easy to craft too. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Building tips. Let's see what we got. Oh, kitchen sink. Gives us kitchen floor. Kitchen sink gives us fluid pipes. Fluid tanks. Alrighty, and Zycraft, the extractor. Nice. So how do we get this amethyst? We just craft it the same way that we do everything else. Amethyst. Amethyst. And we'll get some sand. And let's go make some of these. Nice. And we can probably get Certus quartz over here in Geors as well, as opposed to having to worry about bees. But, you know. Oh, I got the quad? Holy. There you go. Get in there, fellers. Maybe now he'll get in there. Boy, you... There you go. Lots of materials. Not what I wanted, but that's okay. Prod Alf. Okay, first things first, you can get productivity alpha. Second thing second, you can get a productivity alpha. I never hooked you up to power like an absolute idiot. Okay. Block of crystallized mineral. Why didn't that extract? Should have extracted. No say. No say. Let's go check this. We'll have to see how much is left or how much we need. Because I don't really want to waste too much amethyst. We have lots of it, but, you know, that's just how it goes. Have a quick little toke, and then we'll see how many we've got room for. So 900, 1200. We need a little bit. Uh, 600, and these are going to give me like what, 40? So that's a little too much, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll avoid just a little bit of amethyst. Let's get some routers. We want 32. And we'll get some breakers. We want 32. We'll get some pipe. We want item and energy. We'll get a point. We'll get 8 of these growth accelerators. Fluix. To craft these. Okay. Yeah, it uses this to craft 64. So if 128 times 2 is 256. And then watch this. We're going to go 256. And then we're going to tell you to make 512. We'll just wait a second. Should pop up in our corner. Oh, we can also do intro B. We'll see what that entails. There we go. Look up the spawn egg. There it is. So you make a Fluix B and you throw it with an intro dust into water. We make a Fluix B. By converting a spatial bee with a Fluix pearl. Okay. We're just going to break this. Place it back. So this will be the final output. And then this guy has to get broken and moved over there. No problem. We're just going to shrink right now. By placing those 4, we can do that. We'll grab our energy. And we'll dig down. Just like that. Now we'll grab... Oh, bro, you scared me. Just the one beacon, hey? I'll take it all from you. I would take it all. Okay, now let's get the routers. Okay, we'll split those. Let's get our pipe. Just like that. We'll shrink again because it's easier. There, that's all of those. Drop down, we'll get all these. Perfect. And then we're going to connect them in this corner. Yeah. We'll go right here. And then right here. Just like that. We throw the point on here. Oop. To Geors. I've been muted for a little bit. Oopsies. I don't know how long. Probably since I coughed. But it's only been a few minutes. Let me really quickly go have a listen in to see if I'm talking. Perfect. And then we're going to connect them in this corner. Okay, less than 6 minutes. We're fine. We're fine. All G. Yeah. Alrighty, there we go. Amethyst in the system. We're just going to keep busting these out wherever we can. Here we go. And then right here, we'll throw this in. Oh, let me make sure I mute my stream. Yeah, it looks like it was about 6 minutes ago that I coughed. Perfect. There we go. Now, what does it take? Let me just have a quick look. To craft the star. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. So we shall just keep on plugging away. Plugging. Making cool things. Let's go have a little update up here. Mechanism power is definitely something. And glass to sky. Because we did glass technically with a requester. Right? Just keeping 1,000 glass in stock. And let's get all of these bad boys. Let's start with the bottom. We'll go calculation. We want 150. And logic, we want 150. And engineering, give me 150. Concurrent, guess what? 150. See, this scrolls like it should scroll. But it doesn't. Maybe I have to use that requesting terminal. No CPU, yeah. Crafting. We need 10 of these. And we're gonna use what? 2, so that's 5. Can you make 5 of these? Almost. Just some Certus quartz, hey? Just some Certus quartz. And I can solve my crafting for a very long while. Let's see if we have any just reserves hanging out. We don't. Alrighty. So, Certus quartz. Spatial bees. Well, that's not what I wanted. This keeps up, I assume. I hope. We're going to normal. Sure. We're gonna breed you guys. And then we're gonna flukes block this guy. And we're gonna get speed upgrades. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna have to teach this thing honey blocks. And we're gonna have to automate regular bees. Can we make 10 of them? We sure can. Boom, speed upgrades. Now you should run faster. 60% faster. And then we're just going to throw these in here with the productivity alpha. And then we'll probably need a few more for this bad boy, because I don't know if it'll keep up. There they are. Should keep up. We need at least another one. And we need a couple stacks of this flour. And then V and get some cages. V. Fluix. Come back, little guy. Spatial B. I summon thee into fluid. Oh, I said Fluix. B. What the fuck? Oh my god. Into Fluix B. Okay, you convert into a Fluix B, and what do you pollinate on? Fluix blocks. God damn it. And this guy's almost done. And bring this guy all the way down. I'm gonna keep going because I'm tired of waiting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got his ass. V. Sim. Okay, I think we're going to use hostile neural networks as opposed to setting up just a whole bunch of spawners with eggs in them. But we are going to have to simulate some blaze and set up, you know, blaze. So these are full. Okay, that's cool. You can change like the orientation. Simulation 2 speeds and 2 adult Fluix Bs. Now we're gonna go configurator, output, your comb into here. We're gonna break this. We're going to see what your comb is once they produce. Which shouldn't be crazy long. Yeah, he's got a high productivity. That's good. We are going to take these guys out of this. Yeah, we're done with spatial bees. An adult glowing. Cool. Glowing bee. Spatial bees. Now I'm going to switch back and use these so that they stop getting stuck inside of things because they're just so easy to craft. I should do some breeding. Let's get ourselves one of these singles. Yeah, just some Fluix crystals. Uses, and Fluix dust. Bus. and some cable. That should be enough. Ooh. Oh, we want to lock this bad boy out though and upgrade it. Yeah, that'll be enough for now. Okay. Now that's just added to the system. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna say, hey, you don't do shit. And then we'll output. Theoretically, we're not voiding anything. All the wax is gonna go here, and then it'll void at 679 million. Honey is down here. We should turn it into blocks. But we can hold, Jesus. We can hold a lot. 8.2 thousand buckets of honey. We should get my hammer real fast and bonk that out. And then we could probably finish off the honeycomb face. Let's do that. How many comb we got? We have tons of comb. So we'll just kind of, oh, wrong. No, that's correct. Okay, however mode it is for this stuff. Although, it might be time. I think it is time. Do I teach the whole chain or do I just do it manually? I'll just do it manually. Yes, the emerald is too much. It's not really that much. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Oh, we don't have anything that's... There you go. You. And this, and this, and this. Just craft a couple. Oh, it's not the button I wanted to click. Because it can just go in the curio slot. Yes. Yeah, it's effectively create a fight. Yes, we're burning a ridiculous number of RF per tick, but hey, who cares? Who cares? There we go, look at that. And it'll hold, you know, enough power to keep us safe for the most part. Okay, let's throw all this stuff away. Back in the system. Put all of our tools back in the backpack where they belong. Let's go drop off some of our levels. Ooh. Okay, now let's make something new. Let's do something we've never done. Or how long? We've been going for 2.5 hours. Maybe we'll call it here. Automation area, mangrove cherry. Mangrove propagule. Cherry sapling. Let's see. We have not done this, right? Just want to make sure before we do it. No. So they'll just go here. Get some pipe. Get some pots. And get some dirt. And we'll do the same thing here. There. It's technically done. We just have to make it prettier one of these times when we notice it. But now we have it being produced. Great. And so same thing kind of with all of these bad boys over here. These will all get moved into their own, right? And hooked up into the system. That'll be next time. Let's put that one on the list. So automation area, mangrove cherries done. But we're gonna say move crops to own buildings. Nice. So we'll work on one of that. Maybe we'll start some magic mods. You know, we're getting pretty late game to be diving into magic mods. They're gonna start becoming obsolete here soon. I just want to see we can clear this up just a little bit with stuff that we've set up auto crafting for. Redstone and chocolate bee, we could still do that. Sand nest, the reactor, uranite, frame slope edge, we could probably get drying basin, XP obelisk. We made all of that. I think we taught the honey generator. Iron and sand, mechanical pipes, crafting cards. We just made a bunch of flux. We still need to do blaze. We did the dyes, energizing orb, requester. Entro's dealt with. We don't really care about that. And spatial bees, we have. Frame drawers, and we're good on Certus for now. Crystal fixer, we're crafting. I don't care about sponge. We'll find it later in the enchanter. I don't really care about either. We're making lava. Witch water is basically what I would like to do. Yeah. I don't know why I would want witch water, but like, you know, just to have it in the AE system would be nice. Witch water for system. Alrighty. Well, that's pretty well going to wrap it up for today then. It was a pretty good day. We got the ME requester online, making a bunch of our circuits, keeping them passive. We went and built the Powah building that we started yesterday. So now it's looks like a niotic, you know, rod, which is pretty cool. We got a new bee today, which was the Fluix bee, just kind of here towards the end. It's running. We have 2 of them, so we can continue to breed. And it's hooked up in with our auto crafting, making us Fluix very passively. And our system can craft it as well, and you know, no big deal. Let's see how much quartz we have. Almost 2,000 quartz. We'll have to, you know, figure this out. It'll probably end up being a flawless geode just like this, and we'll slap it down with the rest. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Next time when we show up, you know, we'll pick something from the list. We'll get to it. Maybe we'll build something nice. Maybe we'll keep expanding this automation area. Maybe we will finally start with the mystical crops and build that platform out there for some of the crops. But we might just, you know, yeah, maybe we'll keep that here, and we'll do like the simulator magic mods. You know what? Yeah, we'll scrap the agriculture over here, and we'll put the magic mods right behind me. And that way we can, you know, we can leave that kind of thing there. We'll put like maybe a mystical agriculture building where we craft the seeds, but we'll actually produce over here where the automation is, inside of these, inside of a pot, making its resource with a seed reprocessor inside of every one of these buildings, you know, doing its thing. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for watching.